Seriously, when you cannot ask for a better day, the perfect blue sky is just a little on the cooler side. These days are the best days. So good afternoon everyone, it is Mitchell aka The Walk in Orlando, and welcome back over here to Universal Orlando Resort. We came on over today to check out all what's new, what's going on. We're actually coming the day after the closure of the Woody Woodpecker Kidzone area, the Curious George Ball Zone, and the Fievel's Playland area. All of that has officially closed to make way for a secret project, which secretly, I think, it's a Secret Life with Pets ride that they have out in Hollywood. So we're going to check that out. We're also going to stop off here because we're going to step to the annual Passholder Lounge to see if they have the annual Passholder lanyards to go along with everything else. And overall, just check out what's going on at Universal right now. So make sure you guys do stick around today as we check out Universal. But we are into that time of the season where the park hours are much lower here at Universal. Like I said, Studios City closes at 7, Islands closes at 6. Very interesting. But if you do need you want to find the official map, or the resort app, and so you can see the wait time, show times, everything else, they do have a nice QR code right outside of the entrance points right here. Of course, walking into Universal, I completely forgot to mention, we're also going to check out the update on the brand new Despicable Me Villain Con attraction that will be coming to the old Shrek area. So that is going to be really cool. Essentially, they're going to make this whole front section all Despicable Me, which I think is a great use. Because I do love Minion Mayhem now that they gotten rid of the 4D glass, the 4D effect, and now I'm making it without the 3D glasses part. Now I will be interested to see, because it looks like that this is going to be more of a conveyor belt type ride where you're going to ride through and you're going to be able to try out things from the Villain Con. So you can see right now not much has gone on. It's going to be a lot more internal work, so we'll keep coming back to check out all that as it keeps going. Also, it's been weird because for almost 4 or 5 straight months, we've had, decorations of sorts, Christmas, Halloween, everything, and now we are back to just normal Universal. So we are going to come down to the Hollywood section because we want to stop off at the Brown Derby, which is the Brown Derby hat shop. It is not a hat shop right now, actually. For the time being, they have actually moved the prop shot into this area, so you can still find all the cool things. So we're going to go in here and check that out. Well, I'm not sure if I misread something or something like that nature, but it looks like that this is not open for the prop shop now, so I'm not sure what exactly is happening. I'm going to go around and find out some more information, but we're going to keep on going down this way, and it's going to be on a busier side today because today is Martin Luther King Day, so a lot of people are out of school today. So, but you can see they got the mystery van is out, hanging out. Looks like Scoob and the gang aren't quite out quite yet. But it also looks like that you have the Simpsons and their RV out as well, so you meet them. So lots of characters to meet up and down Hollywood. Well, I completely forgot about this. I actually remember this now. Is that the Passholder Lounge is being moved from the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce building to over Islands of Adventure, and it's going to be taking place of where the Betty Boop store is. So we're going to be heading on over there to check that out and see if we can find our lanyard. So the most current major rumor that's going to be happening is that in the Williams of Hollywood, aka the old prop shop, they're going to be putting in here possibly a preview center of Epic Universe, aka Universal's third hard ticket park. So it'd be interesting to see if and when that does happen, because I would love to see, especially once they announce everything. So I think that's what they're doing, is they're still waiting to announce everything. But based on our speculations, it's going to be Universal's classic monster. We're going to get the Nintendo world that we've been waiting on, possibly How to Train Your Dragon area, and more than likely another Wizarding World, possibly Fantastic Beast. So that's what we're hoping for that. Also, another main thing is that Cafe La Bamba, which is normally where you come for coming in for a VIP experience, has now started officially opening again for just regular daytime food. So I think what we're going to do is take a quick look in there, maybe. They may be still having it shut off right now because of VIP. But we'll definitely have to check that out at some point when Kayla's back, because Kayla currently had to work today, so that's why I'm wandering around. Well, now we officially have walked up onto the Kidzone area, and as you can see, the wall is now officially up. Animals Actors on location. Looks like it will be going away. Hopefully not. Just this entrance right here. But all this area is now officially closed. So this is your Five Wolves Playland, this is your Woody Woodpecker Coaster, this is your Curious George area. George, wow. But the one thing that does remain is E.T. E.T.'s Adventure still does remain open all the way down to the end. And now that is purely because I think there's a contract negotiation or a contracted thing with Steven Spielberg that while he's alive, E.T. cannot be removed from this park, which just means we get to keep an original opening day attraction still in the park. Also, it looks like that they're doing some construction out in front of the Simpsons ride. You see the attraction entrance over here, and they have their wait time sign. Looks like you don't go inside of Krusty the Clown's mouth right now. Looks like they're just maybe doing some painting, overall refreshments and everything, just so that kind of keep the parks looking good. Even though I would love to see this area of the park get completely reimagined into something else, or bring back the original Back to the Future stuff. You definitely tell we are now into the slower season because theme parks are popping up walls everywhere, and it looks like they're just doing some simple work. Looks like maybe some concrete work or something. Just in general, just some minor work that needs to be done around the parks to keep them looking fresh. And this is what just will happen with parks that are open year-round, like Universal, like SeaWorld, like Disney. This just happens, so be mindful walkways can be a little more congested coming through. So this is over in the Men in Black area. And I'm pretty sure that this is just a scheduled, some work done need to be done. Well, let's see what the wait times are like, because I always can justify what the wait times might be based on what Men in Black is posting. And it looks like Men in Black is posting a 40-minute wait. So you can definitely tell it is a little on the busier side. Also, to you guys a pre-warning, the tour groups from South America are here, and they like to travel in their groups. So they're going to be all over the place. They're very obnoxious. Not as obnoxious as they were about 4 or 5 years ago, but still obnoxious. Still no official word on what is going to be happening with the old Fear Factor location. So this was the Fear Factor like stage show. This was used for Halloween Horror Nights, for the Nightmare Fuel show, which was very, very good. But the rumor had been that they were going to turn this section into a Ministry of Magic type thing. Now, has that changed because of Epic? We're not 100% sure, but we definitely know they have the Villain Con attraction being worked on in the old Shrek location, so don't think there's any changes in that, but I don't know if they're putting that work. I just want to make sure, I have one hope with Epic coming in. I really hope that Universal Studios doesn't fall into disarray with the lack of attention. I really hope Universal is good and consistently has a plan for this park moving forward. Like what's going to happen here at Fear Factor, what's going to happen over with the Minions attraction, because Universal in the past has let this park kind of fall behind a little bit while they were focusing heavily on Islands of Adventure, especially with Velocicoaster and Hagrid's. It felt like nothing was really happening over here. But because of the new Minion Villain Con thing coming in, and the possibility of this possibly becoming a, possibly of this becoming anything with Ministry of Magic, or even over by where the Kidzone is, of that maybe becoming a Secret Life of Pet attraction, there at least things are still happening, and that makes me feel good. But the fact that we still are over 2 years away from Epic Universe opening here at Universal. So that's my only hope, is that at least this park continues to see new growth and new things. Same thing with Islands, but Islands right now I think is at a very good spot. However, in the next coming years, it's going to need something to keep up, especially with Epic, because Epic's going to blow these two parks out of the water. I can already guarantee that. Well, I'm going to maybe go ahead and make a small trip into Diagon Alley, because I'm really curious to see how busy it is, because this is the busiest area in the park, hands down. I'm always interested to see how busy. So, I'm going to walk in here really quick. Always love this. This is very immersive, and I think it's done really well. So, I'm going to walk in. Yeah, kind of what I expected. But not awful, actually, surprisingly. Like, I thought it'd be a lot worse. But I am curious to see, what is Escape from Gringotts wait time? Because that always gives me a fun perspective how busy it is. Well, Harry Potter and Escape from Gringotts is posting a 75-minute wait. It seems about accurate, I feel like, for the kind of day today is. So, alright, with the heavy amount of crowds, I'm going to keep moving. You know what I still haven't done yet since it's reopened? I have not done the Mummy. However, though, it does look like the Mummy is not up right now, actually. It looks like it is currently, yep, it is delayed. Currently down for some issues. I still have not gotten a chance to ride it. My mom has gotten to ride it a couple times now, but I have not yet. Also, I do like the fact that they have made this super long extended queue for those really busy days, because once you go inside, it's not a super long queue actually, though it's a very, very detailed queue though. But still haven't done it yet since it's come back. Also here in the Central Park area, it is, or not Central Park, but like more the New York section, this is definitely a lot of walls are up. Now I just think, like I said, a lot of both of these had like quicks, like popcorn stands, turkey leg stands and stuff like that. So I wonder if those got removed and they are putting in brand new ones as like more of like a replacement and like upgrading those. So that would be really good to have that out. But the biggest thing that I am the saddest about is I turn around. There is officially no tribute store as of right now. However, though, the tribute store will be coming back because Mardi Gras will be coming back sometime in February. Can't remember the exact dates. I'll put those up like I always do to let you know when that is. And here's another side of where it looks like possibly a Minion restaurant will be going, which would be kind of funny because you have all this Minion, then right behind you have nests for Transformers. But yeah, like I said, Despicable Me Villain Con will be coming very soon. Don't know when exactly. I expect within, I think, knowing how Universal can get going on things, I can see this opening next year in the springtime is gonna be my guess. Now, that's just my prediction. That's what my guess is. Universal's always extremely hush-hush about everything. They're not like Disney, where Disney will announce stuff 4 years in advance from when they're going to open a new attraction. Universal will sometimes wait all the way up to about 4 or 5 months before, despite all of the speculations, rumors, permits, and everything else. Alright, now we are going to take the walk over from Universal Studios over to Islands of Adventure. Still one of my, honestly, favorite things is that when you come to Universal Orlando, you do really need to buy the multi-park tickets to really experience it all, because it's real nice. You get over here and you can literally walk from park to park, or you could take the Hogwarts Express from park to park. So it makes it really convenient to be able to visit both parks in a single day. However, though, I will tell you, when it comes to Epic, I think you're gonna need a couple days just for that alone. So coming on up, at least they do tell you what is going to be closed today, and it looks like Jurassic Park River Adventure is finally going under its annual refurb. So that'll be good to see, because all the water rides here usually take turns being down. So it started with Dudley Do Rights, now it's Jurassic Park River Adventure. I think Popeye and Bluto's has already gone through its, but it's to help with those water rides, because water rides tend to need a little bit extra maintenance. Alright, now into Islands of Adventure, and really the only thing I want to kind of just do is walk around and go over to the Universal Passholder Lounge to go check out what's over there, plus maybe see if they still have the lanyards in stock. So I do want to go check that out, and also just kind of walk and see if there's anything that I noticed that is new within the parks, just because I haven't been here since the last few weeks of December, so it's been about a month. Now, we usually come about once a month, but lately Kayla hasn't been wanting to come, and our days have been weird, so if you do want to go see where the new Passholder Lounge will be, we're going to be coming into Islands of Adventure, coming up to the middle section. We're going to make an immediate left. We're making an immediate left into Marvel Superhero Island, and be going through here all the way into Toon Lagoon. Now, not much really going on over here at Marvel Superhero Island. Nothing changed, nothing's different, and I don't think you'll see much of that change over here. I don't think you'll see much happening at Islands just because of the recent addition to Velocicoaster. I think if anything does change, it would be Seuss Landing at the Cat in the Hat area, but I don't see that changing yet either, since they just added in 2 phenomenal coasters to really round out the lineup here at Islands of Adventure. I always find coming to Universal and trying to film very difficult sometimes. Not in the sense it's difficult for content, it's just because there's so many good rides here that I want to take you guys on. But unfortunately, I am not allowed to take you guys on because Universal does have a very strict guidelines when it comes to things on their rides. Now, I will tell you, Disney's starting to move to that realm as well, purely for safety, and that's the same why Universal does it. Why you can't take stuff on the Hulk and go through a metal detector is because you do go over a walkway. With Velocicoaster, you'd go through a metal detector because, again, you go over a walkway. That is why Hagrid's doesn't have a metal detector, though, because they don't go over any walkways. But again, you're not allowed to even carry a bag. You can carry a fanny pack, but that's it. And I think that'll be the same when we get to Epic. Epic will be the same way, but they'll be able to have the new locker design they have, like a Velocicoaster, which means you can hold on to your stuff longer, so you're not having to put it away and then wait without your stuff for possibly a couple of hours on the ride. Alright, now that we have walked through Marvel, we are now into Toon Lagoon. And like I said, if you're curious where the Passholder Lounge will be going, it will be moving from Universal Studios over here to Islands of Adventure, and it'll be going in the Betty Boop shop. Now, I don't think it's officially not opened as a lounge yet right now. They're still in the midst of starting to work on that. But there is a lot going on around Universal, so it's currently catching up as they can. But yeah, the Betty Boop shop right here will become the new Passholder Lounge. Yeah, if you go into the main gift shop here in Toon Lagoon, right across where the Comic Strip Cafe is, you can get your lanyard. Now, they said they are going through them pretty quickly, so I would make sure that if you want to get one, you come by as quickly as possible, because they are only available while supplies last, and once they're out, unfortunately they're out. I will tell you, one of my favorite places to come down is right down here by the lagoon, right where the base of Velocicoaster is, because some of the views you get are so amazing, especially considering you get an amazing view of the lagoon all the way down here. And especially also as you keep going down, you get pretty much the same level as Popeye and Bluto's Build-A-Raj barges. I was actually making a TikTok and I was waiting for Velocicoaster to go, but I have not seen it go for, I don't know, a few minutes. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes over here, see if I can finish making this TikTok, because I would love to make this TikTok that I'm trying to make to show you guys how to get down here. If you guys are here, the way you get down is you get to follow this pathway. If you're coming from Toon Lagoon, you go up to Popeye and Bluto's Build-A-Raj barges. Continue down past the exit, past Me Ship Olive, which is right here. And if you take down the far staircase right here, all the way down, come all the way down to the water, you can see Popeye and Bluto's is right there. And Velocicoaster, with the amazing view of the Heartline roll, or the Mosasaurus roll, is right here. Well, it kind of gives you an idea, like I said, how close you are to Popeye and Bluto's. So there's Popeye and Bluto's, the family raft ride here, very similar like Hollywood Rapids. See how close we are to the actual ride itself. Right there, there's actually a camera for the ride. But you see, we literally, and then there's actually a little bridge over there that literally could be at the same level that you can be at. Well, after a very long and unexpected downtime, it looks like Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls officially back open and everything. It looks like it's currently down right this second, but it is reopened after it took, what rumor is that it took a lot of damage during the hurricane. So during Hurricane Ian, I think it was, yeah, Ian. Took a lot of damage, ended up forcing it to be taken into an early refurbishment, but it's back, so that means everything is fixed. So coming up on Jurassic Park Road Adventure, it looks like that they are addressing the hole in the wall. They have looked like they made it a little bit bigger, but I think that's because they have to fix the entire paneling. But maybe it makes it better for them to get into the actual ride itself. But as you can see, walls are up and around. And looks like they started their painting. Like I said, because of it being a water ride, it tends to need a little bit more extra love and care because of the fact that it does wear faster. So right now that's down, and I said I think Popeye and Bluto's are gone through it. If it's not, Popeye and Bluto's will go down next for its annual refurbishment. I do like the fact that they did keep the Raptor Encounter like exhibit thing, because that was one of the coolest things to do, because actually this used to be in the spot where Velocicoaster is now, and then it went to like that little corner over there by the bathrooms on the right side of Pizza Predatoria. But now it's got like its own official area, and what's really cool is on the days that you can't meet like Blue or one of the main raptors, they usually have a baby raptor out, and that's always really cool to see as well. I just love all the interactions they have in the Jurassic Park section. I think this is easily my second favorite part of Islands Adventure outside of Wizarding World, but that's just because Wizarding World is done so well. Or even on non other days, they have them out meeting, so the baby raptor is out meeting right now. Well, here's going to be the fun part, is walking through the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Hogsmeade. Because this area tends to be very, very congested, very crowded all the freaking time. Not the end of the world though, but it's just how it's designed, unfortunately, and how popular it is. If it was empty in here all the time and no one was ever in here, that would be not a good thing, but because this is always busy, just means good things, and that business is good right now for them. So what's interesting is like you have the tribute store that is closed, but All Hallows Eve Boutique, which is like the tribute store version over here in Islands, is still open right now, but it's just now back to All Hallows Eve Boutique, so just more Halloween stuff. But I'm pretty sure when Mardi Gras comes around, this will change over something with Mardi Gras. Well, this is something I have not seen in a very long time. I have not seen Po and Tigress from Kung Fu Panda out in a very, very long time. We'd love to see them out more often. They need their own area, honestly. That needs to be like the next thing that comes. Maybe a Kung Fu area, I don't know where it would go, but they definitely need an area. You know, it's really hard to really pick where could the next thing be changed at Islands of Adventure could be added. And I always said for a long time, maybe Seuss Landing would be the place to go, but in reality, you really can't get rid of Seuss Landing because of the fact that Grinchmas is such a fun event every single year. You really can't get rid of Seuss Landing purely because of that, and I will stand by that. That Seuss Landing will only live on as long as they're doing Grinchmas. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call it a trip here from Universal Orlando Resort. Like I said, didn't want to come out here super long, just wanted to check out what was new, see all the walls that were up, just check out anything new, see where the new Passholder Lounge was going to be, get my new lanyard, which of course I don't have on right this minute, but I will move everything over a little bit. So, lots of things are changing over here at Universal Orlando. Still got a couple years before Epic makes its debut, so there are a lot of things still changing over here before we get the massive change that is Epic Universe. So, but like I said, we saw a bunch of things. Really sad thing was I didn't get to say goodbye to Kidzone before it left in the Woody Woodpecker ride, but it is what it is. Now what I'm really hoping is that area does become the new Secret Life of Pets area. So, but with all that being said, as I do head on out though, from here from Universal Orlando, I will see y'all next time.